lot is still wanting in terms of those investigations. Indeed, as pointed out by counsel for accused 1 to 12, we also have subordinate staff who form part of accused 13 all the way to accused number 31, who are also lumped up on the very evening when they were prepared to leave.
Those charges were not ascribed to them.
Who are preparing in order to leave and go back home after a work well done on that very fateful day yesterday. And if at all, if you look at the allegations in count number 2, where a company is being pointed out, it has nothing absolutely to do with quite a number of these particular suspects who are before you. And therefore, Your Honor, I also beseech you in fixing the bail bond terms. Your Honor, my colleague has pointed out that frantic efforts are being made to raise cash bail. I want to believe, Your Honor, this is one of those circumstances where the court can and grant the accused persons even a figure lower than the 20,000 that is being talked about by my colleague, and more so even consider for most, if not all of them. We undertake, Your Honor, to appear as and when so required before you or any other court, abide by all the conditionality the court will set out throughout this trial. Your Honor, at this point, and without belittling the bond at this particular stage, is to ensure attendance to court, and it should, Your Honor, even having gone through the bail bond policies, I believe this is one of those moments, Your Honor, we urge you to consider a very reasonable bail bond term and have these particular accused persons released this afternoon. Of course, as pointed out, they have their families, some of whom are within the court precincts. And Your Honor, since the incarceration yesterday, a lot has happened, and some have even changed as far as their lives will be concerned from now moving forward. But Your Honor, we urge you that you can still exercise your authority and discretion to bring matters to balance and allow the society continue insofar as these accused persons are concerned in their normal ways of operation. The rest of the issues, Your Honor, will be tackled when we now punch through the evidence that will be supplied by the prosecution moving forward.
Being granted to the accused persons. Then I also do urge this honorable court to consider the loss that has been suffered by the victims in this case. Your Honor, counsels for the accused persons have mentioned them wanting the accused persons to be released on free bond or a cash bail of 20,000. Your Honor, that is not commensurate to the value of the subject matter of this case. Your Honor, when granting bail and bond terms, the court also has to balance both rights of the victim and the accused persons. Therefore, I do urge this honorable court to consider my sentiments while granting the bond and bail terms. That is all, Your Honor.
Because I know once I have to go through all these things, put in my ruling properly, because unless you want me to pronounce myself immediately, and again that will open up another Pandora box. So allow me to do a ruling, and I will deliver it first thing in the morning.
In that the case, then, will that mean that they have to be returned back to the police station?
What other choice do we have? What other choice could there be? I don't know.
No, but ordinarily when they take
I think he's seeking preference in the remand statements.
Which are the preferences? Which ones do we have?
Your Honor, I believe when they rather remain at the police station as they are with your ruling,
Okay.
instead of being remanded.
Yeah, it's 3. We've been sitting here since morning. Yes.
Your Honor, just a special consideration placed to the lactate mother.
Yes.
That we would be comfortable with. She can be given a special consideration.
Can you give me a suggestion, and I would maybe adapt that suggestion as a court? For the lactating mother. That's what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Your Honor, if I may, just on the lactation, I think if we could be human enough, it's just to consider the fact that she's just a nurse person. With all these happenings, she was just picked. She was in
I
the
think that's
line of
those.
fire.
So it,
So, Your Honor, if maybe we could just be lenient enough to her, maybe just to, if she could maybe check in with the officers of the house, if that is possible.
counsel, if you say that she was a support, then that would mean the rest were not support.
No.
And I've had that argument by the 3 other councils that most are support staffs. So if you come up with the trajectory that it is only her who was the support, then the rest are not.
Your Honor, you know the condition of ourselves. At the month, baby, even if the baby is taken to her, that
Where is the 3rd? Is it the 3rd or the 4th accused person? Who is she? And then you will come here tomorrow. Walileta mtoto, which police station were you put? Kilimani. Walimkuletea mtoto huko? So I know what she's going through. Okay, fine. Only her. Then the rest I will give my ruling tomorrow. Okay? So allow me to deal with her. Your name? Your name kindly? She's A2. Mercy Atieno Molo. Okay. Call 1 to just interfere very fast in the next 30 minutes, and I need a quick report on her. Then I will pronounce myself what next for us. As for the rest, we will come back tomorrow at 9:30 for my ruling on the bond and bail terms at 9:30. But I'll only deal with Mercy Omolo, being that she's a lactating mother, in the next 30 minutes. And then I'll pronounce myself on about her. The rest tomorrow at 9:30. The defense and counsels for the accused persons agree. So that is another I pronounce myself that they will be returned to the various police stations that they were taken in yesterday, and they'll be brought back from the various police stations tomorrow at by 9:30. But for the one accused person, I will deal with it in the next 30 minutes. For the all accused persons to be today, a ruling will be pronounced by this court tomorrow, the 7th day of November 2024 at 9:30 a.m. Save for the second accused person, that is Mercy, which I will be getting her report today due to her lactating nature. That be the case. So we meet tomorrow.